And we're live. Hey guys, how's everybody doing? This is the Cartoon Man 13 aka Triple R here, right here on Wham! Reviews, reactions, and rants, right here on the Cartoon Man 13 YouTube channel. And today will be episode 13 of the Visceral Grounds, where I'm gonna watch Breaking Bad, Sons of Anarchy, and Terminator: The Sarah Connor Chronicles. All right, so yeah, and it's also the first season finale of Sons of Anarchy. I'm literally on the last episode of the first season of Sons of Anarchy, and I can't wait to, finish watching the first season of Sons of Anarchy. And, yeah, anyways, why don't we go ahead and get started? We're going to start things off with Breaking Bad. Sorry, I needed to itch there, but anyways, we're gonna start things off with Breaking Bad. Now, Breaking Bad, from what I've seen of like the first episode. Okay, excuse me, just ate Taco Bell a while ago, but anyways, so yeah, while okay, so Sons, not Sons of Anarchy, Breaking Bad. Now, from what I've seen of Breaking Bad so far, it's a good show. I do like it a whole lot. I mean, Bryan Cranston as Walter White, he does a good job, and Aaron Paul as Jesse Pinkman. I mean, they both do a really good job in their roles, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they got planned next. All right, so yeah, like I said, I'm gonna start things off with Breaking Bad. Now, again, from what I've seen, it's really good. Um, good music choices, good story and characters, good performances especially by Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul as the two leads. Also, Dean Norris, the guy who played Hank, even the actress who played Skylar, who of course is Walter's wife, and the guy who played the guy who played the guy who played Walter's son, R.J. Mitty. He did a really good job in his performance. I worked with R.J. Mitty on Carol the Bell, so I was able to work with a star from Breaking Bad. But yeah, so like I was saying with Breaking Bad, good music, good story and characters, good performances, especially by Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul. Some nice chemistry between the two, characters. Good dynamics, no pun intended, since I said chemistry, and that's what they're known for. And good editing and camera work. So yeah, I do like Breaking Bad quite a bit. And I'm just gonna go ahead and watch the next episode. I don't know what episode that I'm on. I know that I'm on the second season, but I don't know like what episode number that I'm on. I'm gonna go ahead and find out right now. I'm gonna go ahead and find out what episode number that I'm on for Breaking Bad. And yeah, all right. Now, excuse me, the dang Taco Bell. But anyways, excuse me, dang Taco Bell. Anyways, So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and watch Breaking Bad. I'm just setting it up on my Netflix right now. Yeah, because that's how I'm watching the show. There we go. Alright, so yeah, I'm watching this series on Netflix. No commercials. Um, get season 2, episode 6 ready of Breaking Bad. Because whether you're watching it on DVD or Blu ray or streaming or whatever, get season 2, episode 6 ready of Breaking Bad. Pause it from the beginning because I'm going to hit play. And when my and when my and when my video finishes buffering, then I'll tell you guys to hit play on your end. All right, so yeah, without no further ado, let's just go ahead and watch season 2, episode 6 of Breaking Bad. All right, so yeah, this is the 6th episode of the 2nd season of Breaking Bad. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hit play right about now. 3, 2, 1, press and play. All right. Nice shot of a train going by to begin the episode off. Not like a beetle or a cockroach or a spider. He's trying to kill that thing. Is it like CGI? Is it like practical? Playing with that beetle, cockroach, spider thing. Of course, he freaking squashes the thing. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Like, this is how you begin your episode off. On Breaking Bad, and of course, he's smoking the thing. Jesse's smoking the thing. Really nice editing. Whatever street that said. I don't know. Oh, Jesse's got a gun. That iconic theme. Alright. Alright. I wonder what Jesse's, looking at. The holes in the windows. He's rehearsing. Where's my money? Yach? Oh my goodness. Where my money at, biatch? I thought that something fell in my backpack. Oh my goodness. Oh, it landed on the floor. Anyways. Friggin' mailman. I guess that in this case, it's a male woman. Male woman. Oh my goodness. It's a male person. Oh my. It's a woman who's delivering the mail. Don't take it the wrong way. I'll probably never think of male man the same way. Like, I'm a male man. I'm a male man. A man. That's who I am. But anyways, that's me. Anyways, back to Breaking Bad. So yeah, a male woman comes in. And now we got freaking Jesse breaking through the glass of this ghetto house. Oh my goodness. I can't believe this. Hello. Hey yo. Hey yo, anybody home? Think McFly. Think. Nobody home is what they say in pro wrestling. Oh my goodness. Whenever a wrestler tries to jump on their opponent, but they're not there, they duck out of the way. That's why they call it nobody home. Because they dodge out of the way. Oh my god. That's what they do it in pro wrestling. Anyways, back to Breaking Bad. This freaking little kid just turns on the TV and sits on the couch. Who's taking care of this kid? This kid's just sitting there like freaking nothing's happening. This kid's watching some freaking this freaking conference. Diesel. Diesel, like Vin Diesel. It's like a knife. It's like a gun thing.
Don't you want to watch something other than this? Mr. Rogers?
I don't know if this kid's deaf or he's mute. Like, he can't talk. Remember when analog TV was a thing? I sure do. It looks like the guns and knives is the only thing that's on. All the other channels is down. And apparently this kid don't know how to talk. Oh, he finally said something. Don't know what he said because I was freaking talking. But he definitely said something. This episode's already given me a lot of moments to say. Anyways, back to the show. Oh man, the wife's still pregnant. Oh my goodness. No, it's not a big deal, but at the same time, it's definitely a big deal. Oh my goodness. I wonder what vehicle that lady's driving in. Looks like a Mercedes. Nice lesson here from our main character, Walter. My freaking fragrance thing fell off. Still smelling like Old Spice. The man who invented the diamond. H. Tracy Hall. Okay.
See you tomorrow, Flynn.
Let's see you tomorrow, Flynn. Oh my goodness. Of course, but another wall. I'm buck naked. Oh my goodness. Not butt naked, B-U-T-T. Buck naked, B-U-C-K. I'm buck naked. Oh my goodness. Hey, look, it's Jesse and that kid again. Okay, when Jesse's trying to entertain this kid, and even I'm getting some chuckles out of Jesse entertaining the kid. Oh my goodness. Probably must be the kid's parents. Probably must be the kid's ghetto parents. Just look at how ghetto that this house is. It's friggin' ghetto. This house is friggin' ghetto. There's things that's scattered. There's things that's been scattered all over the place, and of course Jesse's got a gun. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Of course, an abusive mother. The dad probably don't look as abusive, but the mom definitely does. Jesse took better care of the kid than freaking his actual parents in that ghetto house. Anyways. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, check out that ride. Oh my goodness. Okay.
That was a nice surprise.
Okay. Of course, the wife still being pregnant.
Catch up real soon. Good to see you. What did you? We need to talk. Can you not do or say anything? Please. Please. Where's my money, bitch? I ain't getting you back in next. Yo, alright, I want my money and my dough. Come on! I just want to say. What? What? What do you want to say? I just want to go on record, man. You hit me really, really hard, man. You hit me really hard. I think I'm seeing double. Maybe you go see a hospital or something. Shut up. Serious, man. I might have a concussion. Don't fall asleep. Something else you total. Fall asleep. Shut up. Empty your pockets. Turn them out. Everything on the table. Do it! Turn around. Turn around. Turn on your back pockets. Come on. Right. Shoes. Get them here.
Like, this guy really wants to check everything to see if there's any money in there. Robbing him. Yeah, this house looks really ghetto. And this is a ghetto family. Oh,
Right now, or I go grab a flashlight and some flyers and go exploring. What's it gonna be, yo? Come on! There you go. Alright, come on the table. So what? You go with Chris and she knows the age, huh?
right.
There's maybe an 8 ball here. Where's the rest of my map? Yo, for real? Shit, you lost it, yo. Shut up! Stop it! This really isn't getting any better, man. It's turning crazy. You see this gun? It's got 5 bullets. One for each kneecap, plus an extra round for your cranial. For being such a pussy.
Okay. Of course. Of course, the kids, these two people, they gotta be his parents. That kid's parents. Of course, the ghetto family, ghetto house.
just so happens we got your money, man. Plus interest. And what plus interest? Where? Backyard. Your right hand to the man, dog. Backyard. Go check it out. Pretty painful. Any old man, let's just play the game, all right?
Like, he really wants to make sure that he's not lying. Of course, the outside of the house is all ghetto. ATM?
Yo, that's my pick. So it's FIDC insured, yo. It's a victimless crime. Where the hell did you get this? The day that we crossed town. In Allen, man. That's smooth as silk, yo. What, nobody saw you? What about witnesses, dumbass?
Oh my god.
Control like the breeze, for real. All we did was just walked in all smooth like. Nobody even noticed. Nobody noticed. For real. I'm telling you. Victimless crime.
Of course. Of course, he killed somebody because, of course, they saw it. And thus, killing off that person. Of course, he needed to lie out of his way and say that, oh, nobody noticed. Anyways. Okay. My laptop's running out of battery. Jesse's still taking care of that little kid while they're trying to bust through this ATM. There we go. Apparently, yeah, the Guns and Knives channel, that's like the only channel that this TV can receive. Oh my goodness. Mm. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah. You, huh. Freaking. Huh. Walter just said F you to that freaking woman. That lady. Oh my goodness. Huh. Oh my god. You know what? The dad's probably just as ghetto as the mom, if not even more so. Oh my goodness. The freaking ghetto mom just banging Jesse in the head with what appears to be like a glass bottle. Oh my goodness. And now she's got the gun. Oh my goodness. Okay.
They're broke. Toilet, don't know that. All these big bangs. Apparently, gray matter is the more immune.
Alright. So far, Hank, I'm starting to notice. So far, Hank hasn't appeared in this episode so far. That's what I've noticed so far. Maybe he might appear later on in the episode. I don't know. Okay. Okay.
Baby, I don't make any sense.
Okay.
Of course it makes sense.
Alright.
Safe's got its weak spot, right?
Oh, I got that.
So you're designing a safe. Where are you gonna put your weak spot?
Oh. They're still trying to break through the ATM.
Well, that's where
Oh my
weak
goodness.
spot on the bottom. Yeah, too much. Shut the hell up, you dumb skank. I'm trying to concentrate. Listen to me, stupid. I in the middle of very important work. I'm on the verge here.
Okay. Oh, I got that. Oh! Was that thing heavy enough to like crush him? What's he doing? Oh, oh. Got all this money. God. Oh my. Okay. All right. Solid episode. Solid episode. Seeing, uh, must be like a slightly extended version of the Breaking Bad theme. Okay. All right. All right. Now, okay, solid episode of Breaking Bad right here. Of course, Jesse taking care of this little kid who's got these ghetto parents. They bust through an ATM. Oh, and they say that, oh, nobody noticed it. Well, apparently somebody did notice, but then they got pretty much killed for it. Oh my goodness. They're trying to, bust through this ATM to get the money. It turns out that the mom seems less ghetto than the dad. Dad keeps calling him a skank and then freaking gets his ATM machine crushed on him. You get some more moments with Walter and the family. And of course, at the end of the episode, you can tell that Jesse actually does care for this kid. But anyways, good music, good story, good characters, good performances by the cast. Really enough, Hank wasn't in this episode. At least I didn't see him in this episode. But, good performances by the cast. Especially by Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul. Nice new elements to add to the story and good editing and camera work. Yeah, I quite like this episode. I'll give this episode a strong hit rating. Alright, so yeah, this episode of Breaking Bad gets a strong hit rating for me. Alright, next series, Sons of Anarchy. Now, Sons of Anarchy, it's been a slow show so far, but I don't know. I mean, I do like it, but it's a kind of a slow build of a show. Like there's not too much motorcycle action. I mean, the baby's out of the hospital finally, and I'd still be curious as to how the first season's gonna end of Sons of Anarchy, because I'm literally now on the first season finale, the last episode of the first season, and I'd be quite curious as to what's gonna happen. But yeah, I'm looking forward to watching the first season finale of Sons of Anarchy. I mean, like half of the show was what I came to see, motorcycle action, and like the other half was kind of like Grey's Anatomy, like due to the baby being in the hospital. and whatnot. But yeah, Sons of Anarchy. It's a good show, but it's definitely over. Not like but it's definitely a slow build of a show. Takes a while to get used to, and I'm literally on the first season finale. And yeah, with Sons of Anarchy. All right, so yeah, good music, good story, good characters, good performances by the cast, especially Charlie Hunnam and Ron Perlman. Couple nice bits of action here and there. Good editing and camera work. So yeah, I mean, I do like the show, but I do feel that it's a bit slow at times. I got some issues with the pacing, but yeah, but I'm still more than willing to watch the first season finale of Sons of Anarchy. All right, so yeah, um, I'm watching it on Disney Plus. There's gonna be commercials at the beginning and throughout it, and get episode 13 of Sons of Anarchy ready for the first season, because whether you're watching on DVD or Blu-ray or streaming or whatever, um, yeah, get episode 13 of Sons of Anarchy ready, the last episode of the first season, because I'm gonna pause it from the beginning and I'm gonna hit play, and when the commercials is over, then I'll tell you guys to hit play on your end. Alright, so yeah, without no further ado, let's just go ahead and watch the last episode of the first season of Sons of Anarchy. Alright, so yeah, this is the last episode of the first season. Alright, yeah, without no further ado, let's just go ahead and watch episode 13, the last episode of the first season of Sons of Anarchy. Alright, so yeah, this is the last episode, the 13th episode of the first season of Sons of Anarchy. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hit play right about now. And I'll tell you guys when to hit play as soon as the commercials ends in my end. Alright, so yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there's definitely commercials. There's commercials.
GLP-1 for weight loss is a shortcut. It's not. It's science. After kids,
Oh my
this
God, no.
is my body. GLP-1s help me lose 30
Alright.
pounds. 1/2 routine in my hours. This is healthcare. This is growth.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, and press in. Play. Alright. Rated TVMA for language and violence. FX. Fearless. Alright. Alright. Okay. Oh my God. They're probably recapping what happened the entire first season. Doing something on my laptop, not my laptop, but on my computer real quick. There we go. There we go, sorry. Let's just get to more of the episode here. Yeah, that shootout. Yeah, they're just recapping the entire first season in this episode, in this recap. Make it ghetto, make it gangsta. Quite violent there. I mean, for a TV show standards, but yeah. So the last episode of the first season of Sons of Anarchy starts with the view of the pigeon on a North 221 time. Alright, so yeah. Next commercial break, I'm going to turn my lamp on because it's getting pretty dark. That is mom. 'Cause I could have sworn that I thought that I heard him say mom. alright. 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 Anyway, okay, alright. Oh yes, Sons of Anarchy, here we go. Alright. Commercials. Anyways, yeah, yeah, I was just turning the lantern on, the lamp on, so that it don't become so friggin' dark that you can't see nothing. Anyways, alright. Don't the lighting look much better now with the lamp on? Anyways, because it was getting dark and can't see nothing. You can barely see anything except my face. Probably from the light of my phone and my laptop and the projector. Anyways, end a commercial, press play. Come on. Dropped my Roku remote. Anyways, back to Sons of Anarchy now. Oh my goodness. We're saying the N-word because he's kind of a bit racist. Thought that we were free from the medical stuff. Now that the baby's out of the hospital. But I guess that that's not the case. He's still visiting the hospital.
feel uncomfortable. Test your loyalty. Little Tara packs her bags and hits the road. I guess you call it one. You just need to do your dirty work.
That's not fair. Not fair.
You want to know how many women I've slept with over the last 10 years? Hundreds. Maybe more, I don't know.
Of course, this guy's got a freaking harem.
I married Lenny because I was lonely. Because I got tired of this endless disconnect. It was just a sad time out. Because when I'm beside someone, there's only one face I see. When you came home, it was like some kind of sign. Like my past coming around, giving me another shot to do this different. Better. I got chances to get back to Chicago. Take care, Doc.
Take care, Doc, like freaking Bugs Bunny. And what's up, Doc? Just like the anime Bugs Bunny that I see at the end of Clan Ad when I do light TV on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Anyways, back to Sons of Anarchy now.
Hey, you think I could borrow your car? I want pipes. Yeah. Oh, what's over there? Just take what you need. And Jackson stuff? Yeah, I better unpack that. She was sitting in the garage for the next 3 months. Dr. Jekyll and Dr. You and Jax. Is that coming? Just counts. No. I'll go ahead. Good for you. Thanks. I'll be back.
Yeah, you'll be back like Arnold from Terminator, which the Sarah Connor Chronicles will be the next series that I watch after this. But yeah. Okay. Commercials. Okay. Okay.
Let's do a fun one. Hold up the building behind you. Hold up the building. I'm so sorry. How do y'all know each other? You friends, Greg? Okay, everybody jump in here at the same time.
Okay.
Oh, no, I didn't get it. All right, from the top.
At Planet Fitness, your team members are like,
Mm.
they use different equipment. What? No, they do it for different reasons.
You're a mythical beast.
But they all have one thing in common. They're all strong.
Mythical Beast, like a combination of Good Mythical Morning and Mr. Beast. Alright, so yeah. I do remember watching it on Disney Plus, Hamilton, but they're releasing it in theaters, the original musical in theaters. Oh my goodness. Alright. Alright, end a commercial, press play.
What's going on? Want to meet us in person? It's not. News attorney is releasing the details on a witness at 5 o'clock. 501 ATF is presenting their case against everyone except for Abner's winner. Are you in for a lineup? From what the prosecution's shared, he's probably not going back. Jesus Christ. So what do we know? It's not a witness. Probably a resident. Been up at Whitfall. Means he's a lot of fun. How's everyone feeling? So you want to bring him in tomorrow? Sorry. I'm the office calling about my routine.
The system, like what? The system from TNA Impact? Like, where's Moose when you need him? Where's Eddie and Alicia Edwards when you need them? Where's Brian Myers and JDC when you need them, huh? The whole thing that Alicia Edwards does with the whole, do you want to know something? And it's just, oh my goodness. Anyways, back to Sons of Anarchy.
If you're looking for the assisted living home, it's 3 blocks south.
Oh, no. I need all the assistance I need. What kind of shit is this? What business you got here?
Okay.
Where's the boy? Gotta get yourself killed, old man. Jesus
Of course, again, using the N word. Oh my goodness.
Noise we made at the mine gun sale is about how just talks about. But if one of your cracker asses dead, someone must be.
Gangsters to me, gunned down my employer. Don't smell just like medical revenge to me.
Old fat bastard here said nigga one more time and that one pilot out. You know what we talking about? At the goddamn table. Someone lied to our podcast. Chose this block by mistake. It wasn't us.
Possibly so, fat bastard. Just mistake your word for it because you're not black.
Shut up. You trouble with us. With that out of your system. What does this mean for you, Ron?
You keep talking about me, Frank.
Let me handle this or I will kill you myself. Still need to be worked out. But if my need to hurt Sam Crow took me to Charlie and killing a woman, do you think we'd be sitting here talking? I'm telling you the truth. I just didn't kill your dog. I suggest you boys find a way back home.
Commercials. My ears is kind of itching me. Wow. Yeah.
History, social studies. It's all we need want this month.
Mm.
Life is short. But lunch is short. That's the Lunchables effect.
American definitions. It could be more than normal aging and associated with the buildup of amyloid plaque in the brain. Talk to your doctor about having any memory and thinking issues that might make you test today.
Shutterfly makes it easy to give your memories the love they deserve. We can almost dance to fast plays. Trust your next planners with the most helpful photo picker, Shutterfly. Use code PHOTO40 for 40% off Shutterfly orders over $29.
And the commercial press play. My ears was kind of itching me. And my face a little bit too, but anyways. Back to Sons of Anarchy. Excuse me.
Yeah, I got it. Major point. Moving it down deal. That
there's a bug on my projector screen. Never mind. That freaking bug just fell right when I was gonna squash it. Oh, it's on my bed. I believe that I caught it. Anyways, back to the show. In that cage, oh my goodness. That prison cage. Remember these old computers from back in the day? Like, I haven't really said much of nothing throughout the episode because this episode's not really giving me much of nothing to say. Okay. Okay. Commercials. Commercials.
Right where you need it. Without steroids. Imagine using one single cream to help clear skin and fix the itch. No, it's not imaginary. It's Oxalora, eczema treatment reimagined. Oxalora is proven to help clear or almost clear skin and significantly reduce itch fast.
Okay.
Imagine that.
Oxalora can lower your ability to fight infections. Tell your doctor if you have or had an infection,
Okay.
TB, hepatitis B or C, blood clots in your legs or lungs, heart attack, stroke, cancer, high cholesterol, are a smoker or pregnant. Oxalora may cause serious lung infections, certain cancers, immune system problems, blood clots, and low blood cell counts. Major cardiovascular events or death
Alright.
occurred in those 50 plus taking oral JAK inhibitors. The most common side effect was the common cold.
Ask your eczema specialist about reducing itch fast with Oxalora. Relief reimagined.
Okay.
Choices. They make us who we are. But they aren't all created.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, more and more commercials, and I still got another show to watch left after this, which of course is Terminator the Sarah Connor Chronicles, which I'm gonna watch after this.
Setting the standard. Determined by destiny. Carol each one. Make your own.
Stop hitting yourself. 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 Stop hitting yourself.
And a commercial press play. Ah. Ah. Hey, sorry about that interruption there. It was the person that I was living with. They were like, "Oh, you can go downstairs if you want." Well, I'm doing this live stream, and after I do my live stream, then I'll go downstairs. Anyways, back to Sons of Anarchy. Fear the Reaper. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ. You mother shitty. The witness. Honestly, we should just
Commercials. Commercials.
Honestly, we've been together for a while, so
you tested me on your press my mind.
Freaking commercials.
for HIV, but
Commercials.
I'm afraid to find out.
Freaking
I
commercials.
should ask her about his HIV status, but I think it's weird. Honestly, no one wants to think about
Commercials.
but there
Freaking
is
commercial.
something you can do to help protect their sexual health.
It
Commercial.
starts with condoms and getting regularly
Oh
tested
my
for
goodness.
HIV and other STIs, so you know your status.
We'll talk honestly with a healthcare
Alright.
provider about your sexual health and all your prevention options. If you're HIV negative,
Alright.
you and your healthcare provider can decide if PrEP may be right for you. PrEP means routinely taking prescription medicine before you're exposed to HIV to help reduce your chances of getting it. It can be 99% effective when taken as prescribed. I'm gonna get tested and find out about all my prevention options. Because honestly, our health is worth protecting.
Alright. Okay, alright. And more of these commercials, and then I got another show to watch right after this, which is Terminator: The Sarah Connor Chronicles. Of course, I got, of course, freaking Terminator to watch after this. Something's wrong with the commercials. Thankfully, it went wrong during the commercials and not the actual show. Oh, there we go. There's my commercial again. And a commercial, press play.
Wait till Alice call. Sometimes I don't know what's worse. Stop that chicken. Guess I miss him, you know? Yeah.
Oh. My goodness. Ah.
To my oldest, dearest, and wisest friend, what we started, you and I, was a good thing, for a good reason. What will become is a different thing, for reasons I no longer understand. I feel anger remains at my back, and I'm not sure how much time I have left in this cut. I love so much. This book is for all the things we wanted, and for all the things we still can be. Love you, brother. JT.
Turns out that he's got another copy of that thing that Jax discovered. Oh my god.
Stop hitting yourself.
Commercials.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop
Okay.
hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Okay.
Stop hitting yourself. That's the pleasurer's effect.
Today, business apps are absolutely everything. That's why we need Super Mobile from T-Mobile. Best plan for the best network. A first of its kind plan that lets you run your business from your phone, like never before. In moments of high demand, T-Mobile's network adapts to put your business connection first. Built-in security to keep your business your business. Super Mobile, the best business plan on the best network.
commercial. Oh my goodness. And the commercial, press play.
Here. Cool water fountain.
Okay. It's got this orange look that kind of makes it look like the whizzes that I take. I don't know if it's like the way that it was shot, the way that it was like lit, but it literally looked like the whizzes that I take. Like when he turned the water on to wash his hands, it literally looked like he was washing his hands in the whiz. I don't know if it was the way that it was shot, the way that it was, lit, but it's pretty funny to me. Okay. Oh my god. All these motorcycles and That hearse. Oh my god. Mm. Okay. Mm. My episode froze. Now it's back on. Mm. Okay. And gives his copy over to Jax. We fight because we believe. Oh my god. On the military. John Teller. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah. Well, that's a way to end the episode off. Well, that was the first. Ah, all right. Well, heck of a way to end off the first season, I must say. Uh, really, not much happened. It was more of a slow build, and we get to see the medical doctor for the last time this season. Anyways, well, we got we got to see the freaking we got to see the medical doctor for the last time this season. That fight at the end was pretty decent. Uh, excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, the fight at the end was decent. We get to see the medical office for the last time this season. Finding out, finding out that there was another copy of that thing, that little like this thing that Jax's father John wrote. That was pretty cool. I mean, okay. This episode, it was slow. Problems with the pacing yet again. Uh, Honestly, this episode was just an way to end off the first season of Sons of Anarchy. I mean, like the pacing was the biggest issue that I found with this. It was slow. I wanted to go to sleep at a couple times. But I'm finally out of it. It felt at times it felt like an eternity. Like it was moving slow like a sloth, like a snail. That was my big problem, and it killed a good majority of the finale. It was slow, slow moving. That was my big issue. I mean, it's not a bad episode. There's some stuff that I liked, but don't know if it'd be a heck of a way to end off the first season. Don't know if I want to watch the second season of Sons of Anarchy. I might. I might. I'm hoping that there's more action, but I highly doubt it. But yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm just. This episode just felt slow. I wanted to go to sleep at times. Again, it's not a bad episode. Not a bad episode, but an way to end off the first season of Sons of Anarchy. I mean, okay, decent music, story and characters, they're engaging enough. Charlie Hunnam and Ron Perlman, they tried, but in their performances, the cast tried, but I don't know. I mean, a couple bits that I like that action scene at the end, good editing and camera work. This episode was okay. It was okay. I'll give this a decent hit rating to be nice. Alright, so yeah. The first season finale of Sons of Anarchy gets a decent hit rating from me. And as for overall the first season, it was slow moving at times. I mean, there was a couple bits of action that I liked. I just wish that there was more of it in this series. More motorcycle. Give me more motorcycle action. I don't know if I want to continue to watch Sons of Anarchy or if I want to watch another series like Game of Thrones. There's a lot of hype about Game of Thrones. Part of me just wants to watch that instead of continuing on with Sons of Anarchy. Or maybe even Squid Game. Like Squid Game or Game of Thrones. To be honest, I'd rather watch those. They look more promising than Sons of Anarchy. I mean, Sons of Anarchy is not a bad show, but it's kind of slow at times. I'm like, I want to get to like the good stuff. Give me more motorcycle action. That's my big problem. The pacing issues. It's slow. It moves slow. Like there's not enough motorcycle action in the show. I was freaking almost fell asleep on the first season finale because nothing pretty much happened. Oh my goodness. I'm not saying that it's a bad show. That I like the performances from the actors, and there was a couple bits of action that I liked, but I wish that there was more of it. I I like Sons of Anarchy, but it didn't quite live up to the praise. I don't know. I may switch out Sons of Anarchy for like a different show, maybe like Game of Thrones, maybe Squid Game. I'm debating on whether I should continue with Sons of Anarchy or just watch Squid Game or Game of Thrones. I don't know. They both got game in the title. Squid Game of Thrones. Uh, anyways, but yeah, the first season of Sons of Anarchy was okay. I mean, I do like the performances by Charlie Hunnam and Ron Perlman. I do like, there was a couple bits of action that I liked throughout the first season, but it was a bit slow at times. It was slow moving. Like Breaking Bad can be slow moving too, but at least it's interesting. It keeps it fun. It keeps it exciting. Sons of Anarchy, I kind of don't care at times. I mean, I do, but kind of at the same time, I don't. So yeah, but yeah, Sons of Anarchy. It was a decent first season. I'd say that it was an above average first season, though I wished that there was more motorcycle action in the show. But yeah, uh, there's some good music in the show, like that Dropkick Murphy song in that certain episode. Can't remember which episode that it was, but it was nice to hear Dropkick Murphys on the soundtrack. Okay, cool. And the theme song's cool too. Moving in this life, in the eye. Anyway, the theme song was good too. Good music. Story that drags, but there's some interesting bits of action. Characters who they spend a bit too much time developing. I mean, I don't really I don't know, like the characters, like I don't know, they're not awful characters, but uh, they're not the most well written. Maybe hire like a writer or two to like make the series better, go at a faster pace. Uh, but 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 the characters they're all right. In terms of the performances, the whole cast did good. I do like Charlie Hunnam as Jax, and I do like Ron Perlman. They give off some good performances in the show, and the rest of the cast do solid. I mean, yeah, I do like the rest of the cast too, but a tiny bits of action here and there, like like couple nice bits of action that I do like throughout the first season of the show, like yeah, a couple nice bits of action when it's not like too boring and not too slow paced. But sometimes the action scenes they just cut. But yeah, nice bits of action, good editing and camera work. They did a good job handling that throughout the first season of Sons of Anarchy, and yeah, overall, this first season of Sons of Anarchy, yeah, it was above average. Problems with the pacing, but I do like the performances. I do like the action. I just wish that there was more of it, making it move at a faster pace. But really, it was above average. Like, would I ever want to continue watching it? I don't know. Maybe I might watch something else. Like I may watch Game of Thrones. I may watch uh, Squid Game. I'd probably rather watch those than to continue on with Sons of Anarchy. But Sons of Anarchy is not a bad. It's not a bad show. It's not. I just wish it was paced better. But I do like the show. Okay, I do like the show. All right. Um, Overall, the first season of Sons of Anarchy gets a good hit rating for me. All right, so yeah, the first season overall of Sons of Anarchy gets a good hit rating from me. And this episode's going on longer than usual. I'm like 2.5 hours into this live stream almost, and I still got this last show to watch right now. Watch along with you guys. And that series is Terminator: The Sarah Connor Chronicles. Now, as a loyal fan of the franchise, it's a solid show. I mean, it's a solid show. Sons of, well, my mind's a bit tired, but anyway, Terminator: The Sarah Connor Chronicles is a solid show, and it's coming from a guy who's a pretty big fan of the franchise. Like the first two movies, like the second movie would be my favorite. The first movie is my second favorite. Like Dark Fate would probably be like my third favorite. Uh, I mean, I like Genesis, and I don't mind Salvation or Rise of the Machines. But yeah, Terminator: The Sarah Connor Chronicles. I mean, the actress Lena Headey who plays Sarah Connor, she's good. I mean, you can't replace Linda Hamilton, but Lena Headey was good. I do like her performance as Sarah Connor, and the rest of the cast, like the actor who played John Connor or the actress who played Cameron. Uh, I do like them a whole lot. Their performances and and the characters, they're cool too. I mean, and I know that there's an anime of Terminator on that's on Netflix. It's called Terminator Zero. I need to watch that because I'm a big fan of the Terminator series. But yeah. So overall, Terminator: The Sarah Connor Chronicles. So far, it's a good show. I do like it a whole lot. I kind of like it a little bit better than Sons of Anarchy. I mean, do I like it as much as Breaking Bad? I don't know. Maybe I might like Breaking Bad more because there's a bit more clever editing, and I like the characters a bit more. But I do like Terminator: The Sarah Connor Chronicles. Like, is it as good as those first two movies of Terminator? No, nothing beats the first two movies. But I still do like Terminator a whole lot. The Sarah Connor Chronicles TV show, at least from what I've seen, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get the next episode ready. I mean, okay, good music. I mean, they took some cues from like the first two movies. Good story. I've been liking the story so far of Terminator. Uh, Good characters. I mean, Sarah and John Connor continue to be good characters, as well as Cameron, the Terminator, the reprogrammed Terminator that was sent to protect them. Uh, Good performances by the cast. I mean, I do like Lena Headey as Sarah Connor. I do like her. I I like the actors who played John and Cameron, John Connor and Cameron the Terminator. They both do a good job in their performances. And the rest of the cast does good too. But nice bits of action here and there, and some nice character development moments. Uh, and good editing and camera work throughout the show. So yeah, I do like Terminator: The Sarah Connor Chronicles quite a bit, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put on the next episode, which I believe that the episode that I'm on. Uh, I don't know, like yeah, I from what I see in like the first season, I'm just gonna put the episode that I'm on right now. Anyway. Alright, so, but yeah, I do like Terminator a whole lot. Okay. I believe that this is the episode that I'm on. But yeah, let me check real quick. Oh yeah. I was right. Yeah, I was right. This is the episode right here. So but yeah, I do like Terminator the Sarah Connor Chronicles a whole lot. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, all right, just getting ready to watch the next episode right now of Terminator: The Sarah Connor Chronicles, which is season 2, episode 4. Um, so yeah, let's just go ahead and get that ready to go, and I'm ready to watch it. And yeah. Anyways, there's no commercials, and like I don't know why my Roku does this, but like I'll play the episode at the beginning, and like 5 to 10 seconds later, the episode will like freeze or even start over from the beginning. If that happens, then I'll let you know. All right, so yeah, and yeah, get episode 2, get season 2, episode 4 ready of Terminator: The Sarah Connor Chronicles. All right, so yeah, yeah, get that episode ready, season 2, episode 4 of Terminator: The Sarah Connor Chronicles. Yeah, get that episode ready, whether you're watching on DVD or Blu-ray or streaming or whatever. Get that episode ready. Pause it from the beginning. I'm gonna hit play, and as soon as my video finishes buffering, then I'll tell you guys to hit play on your episode. All right, so yeah. Without no further ado, let's just go ahead and watch season 2, episode 4 of Terminator: The Sarah Connor Chronicles. All right, so yeah. This is the 4th episode of the 2nd season of Terminator: The Sarah Connor Chronicles. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and hit play right now. And I'll tell you guys to do the same thing. 3, 2, 1, and press and play. Alright, here we go. My episode started over.
In the future, a computer program called Skynet will declare war on the human race. Machines have traveled back in time, taking human form to terminate John Connor, the future
Yeah.
leader of the Resistance.
Alright.
Sarah Connor, John's mother, teacher, and protector. Cameron, the Terminator reprogrammed to defend them at all costs. Derek Reese, John's uncle, and the commanding officer with the Resistance. Together, they fight to stop Skynet from ever being created. The battle for our tomorrow starts today.
Alright, Terminator: The Sarah Connor Chronicles. Let's go. Alright. No previous episode recap this time? Oh my goodness. Okay. Like, This episode like delves deeper into like the backstory of how Cameron became a Terminator. Like she was human at first, but then she becomes a Terminator. Okay.
Because if you're gonna try and kill me again, I would find a head start.
If I was going to try to kill you again, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Yeah, fair enough. Listen, I'm gonna go get some stuff from Radio World. I'll meet you back here in a half hour. 30 minutes, I swear. Give me some of those cheese things, alright?
Cheese things? Oh my goodness. Crunchy like Cheez-Its? She getting ready to go into labor? Like, will she give birth to a resistance fighter? I don't know. A spicy taco pain. I've eaten lots of spicy tacos and don't know what you're talking about there, lady. Because I don't feel it. Maybe it's because she's a lady and I'm a man. We got different reproductive systems. Well, I don't know. And then the apple? Oh my god. So yeah, Cameron started off as a human. But then she became a Terminator. Oh, knocking down all these watermelons.
Are you alright? Is someone get the manager? You been drinking? Taking drugs? You got a wallet or some kind of idea?
My name? Why should I tell you?
Oh my goodness. Allison. Oh my, was that her name before she became Cameron? Before she became Cameron the Terminator, she was Allison the human.
You can never. Doghouse. Been there, done that.
Not like jail?
Catches disappear.
Oh my god. She's in like an interrogation room. Oh,
Hannah? I'm Jody. I'm Allison.
finding out more of her true identity and that her real name was Allison, but then when she became the Terminator, then they renamed her to Cameron.
Way too emergency. I'm good. Hey, look, I know you're busy, so if you need to go, can I call someone? Maybe with the father. That'll be fine. Go.
Some girl told me we met.
What did you work out?
She's on drugs or something. She couldn't even remember her name.
What she look like?
I guess like 16, 17, around there. Like, I mean,
Where is she now?
Mm, okay.
Keep your arms not pressing charges. I don't want to see you back. And you. Hey,
All right.
it's your last get out of jail free.
I don't know. Why good? You're not with me.
Of course, before John could catch up, they're finally free from jail.
I'm looking for my sister. She was picked up at the food mart on Van Nuys. Yeah, that one. We released her about an hour ago. Did she say where she was going? I'm sorry, but I really need to find her. Okay, she's on medication. My mom's gonna kill me. She might kill her, actually. She left with one of the street kids. Jody. You know where Jody hangs out? Usually gets popped on the move, like.
My episode froze. Yeah, sometimes my Roku would like freeze up on an episode. Don't know why it does that, but it froze. The episode froze. I'll just wait till it unfreezes. I'll just wait till the episode unfreezes. Yeah, my episode froze. Oh, episode's playing. Hit play again.
It's a boy, you know. But it's pretty.
Okay.
I hate being trapped in bed.
Okay, so it's gonna be a boy who she'll give birth
You
to.
can't protect them when they're still inside you. How can you ever protect them?
Okay.
What was yours like? When John was born?
I was living in Central America at the time.
Yeah.
Me and the gentleman were going to go to work. Tried to get to the nearest town, but there wasn't time.
Did you have anything in pain?
Follow John Crow.
And John's fault?
Who's right there with me? I remember holding his hand really tight.
How did you finally get out of there?
Just to ride on a chicken bus. Back off farmer handed out cigars. We smoked and sang his birthday song.
Oh, sing a little bit for me.
My Spanish is rusty. I've never been able to sing.
So? Estas son las mañanitas.
Heard you were here. What's wrong? Is everything okay?
We're waiting some test results.
What's wrong?
I should go.
Unless you need something else.
Maybe some medicine.
Oh boy.
Hey. Just checking in. What are you doing?
Nothing. Cameron and I shopping.
Take Casey to the hospital.
Is she okay?
I'm wearing a few tests.
Well, how long?
I don't know why. Who's that?
Nobody. I'm gonna go.
I understand your reluctance to discuss these things over the phone. I'm pleased you're still considering my job offer. I appreciate a man who's calm and careful in his decision making.
Last time, hunting distinguishable from a hunt. 28 people died. I won't let that happen again.
No shooting.
These things, evil.
We have to be careful, Agent, not trying to modify his machine.
These are more than machines, Mister. I'll never make the mistake of taking a hit.
2 years ago, my husband and I were in a helicopter accident. He was killed.
I'm sorry.
He was flying us to Boston. It was a microchip plant. They were doing some amazing things.
So your husband was a pilot.
He had over 700 hours on that particular helicopter. It was his passion.
This is difficult for you.
The Kershaw A85 is a beautiful flying machine. Our beam was perfect bird. It's almost flawless in its design.
Almost flawless.
It needs a human to fly it.
Are you saying that the machines make better decisions than humans?
What I think is that in certain extreme conditions, even the most calm and careful of men panic. Help me find this machine, Agent. You and I will take it apart, piece by piece. I'm not sure what we'll find, but I doubt we'll find evil.
Oh, my God.
Here from Michigan, I had this internship at a storefront in Chinatown. The designer was this total druggie. And when I finally called him out on what a stuck-up and talentless bitch he was, I got fired from my unpaid job. And that's when I started crashing with people.
Oh my
Doing,
God.
whatever for money, which got sketchy real quick. Especially in LA. City's like a freak magnet.
Oh my goodness. Goldilocks. Oh my goodness. Allison Young. That was her original name. There's a friggin' cat meowing. Excuse me.
Where'd you go to do that?
Excuse me.
I don't know.
Dang Taco Bell that I ate earlier.
You ain't beaten up or anything, were you? Sorry about that thing I said earlier about taking a punch. If you'd forgotten your fell, I shouldn't have said it. But don't worry.
You know what?
I got your back.
Right?
Wasn't easy getting that shot.
Or was it?
Tanzania? Oh, I just got back a couple of weeks ago. But you didn't come here to talk about zebras.
I was hoping you could run a check on someone's phone. Off the record.
Who is it?
Catherine Weaver. Zebra Corp.
What you're interested in?
Actually, she's interested in me. She offered me a job.
You leaving the bureau?
She's not on my level.
You're not wearing your cross.
I am.
The way you're carrying yourself. What happened in North Hollywood? That wasn't your fault.
Is it Allison?
That was up to the three of us. Thank you, Lisa.
Glad you got the name.
It's a good name.
Why does it matter? It's not that big of a deal. You know, sometimes when people forget, it's because they need to forget. Because something painful has happened. I wonder if something has happened to you. Something like that.
What's with the shot of that tiger?
Anything you say in here is confidential. The only exception is if you're planning to harm someone, I would have to report that.
I've never heard anyone.
So you're back with family.
Memory is a very social thing. Sometimes sights, sounds, smells to take us back.
I thought I was an architect. Taught me how to draw. My mother was a music teacher. She'd sit for hours and listen to Chopin.
What's that bracelet on your arm?
My sister gave it to me for your birthday. July 22nd. I had a party with her in the park. My friends were there. I was over by 5 and I sold one night. I told my dad. That's what I want. Next year.
I didn't have a party the next year. No one did. Not at all.
Everyone was dead.
There's that tiger, but this time's it's like in this mini golden tiger statue thing.
Unfortunately,
Oh.
extinction in the 30s. Achieve everything that could happen to us. To humans,
Okay.
It's me. Allison. Sorry, you must have the wrong number.
Oh my goodness.
This is her? Yes. This is Claire, yeah. Here's your daughter. There must be some mistake. I don't have a daughter. Not yet. Very pretty name, though. Allison.
Oh, turns out that Allison's mom, turns out that she was pregnant with the baby and didn't remember. Of course. I don't remember nobody by the name of Allison. Yeah, because you're pregnant with the baby, that's why. That's why you don't remember nobody by the name of Allison. My episode froze again. Like, if my episode freezes, then that means that it's time for you guys to pause the episode. No connection. Connect to the internet now or set it up later. Like, it's somehow not connected to the internet. Don't know why. But yeah, so far. Oh, my episode's on again. Press play. Tri-tip sandwiches. Okay. Yeah.
We need to keep you around for observation, but you know what? I knew it. He's a fighter, this kid.
Alright.
No criminal history. No pending SEC investigations, nothing from Vincent, CTR's not look at. Not even a civil suit. Before you make such a huge change, don't you think you should talk to someone? He served in the Persian Gulf. He's got experience with this kind of thing. I'm worried about you, James. I've never seen you in so much pain.
Finally, John's caught up to Cameron or Allison. Oh my goodness. Maybe Cameron was her last name, Allison Cameron, like James Cameron? I don't know. Or maybe when she became a Terminator, then she became Cameron. I don't know. Or she's starting to remember her old memories. Back when she was Allison before she became. Back when she was Allison the human before she became Cameron the Terminator. Oh my goodness. Look at all these people. They're all trapped in cages. And there's that tiger again. And there's a bear this time. Where's the lions at? Lions, tigers, bears, oh my. Terminators, tigers, and bears, oh my. Oh my goodness. Will she jump or won't she jump? She jumps. She jumps into the friggin' water, the friggin' river. Of course, they catch her with the net.
Look, dude, I don't know who you are, but I really like you.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay. Allison and Cameron are two completely different things. There's Allison the human, and then there's Cameron the Terminator.
You look very hard on your hair. Right? I'm not here to leave. Right. I want to get to know you. You're very brave. You must be very jungle conscious. And I know what you're talking about. I admire him. His determination, his spirit, his fearlessness. I'd like to live him.
He wouldn't want to meet you.
They're going to kill you. They're going to kill every one of you. They'll hunt you down until every human is gone. You're extinct.
Why are we having this conversation?
Because some of us don't want that. Some of us want peace. You were chosen, Allison, not just by John Connor, by us. Three of us canvas.
Like, is she Allison or is she Cameron?
What kind of show? For the future. What do you do in the future?
You're an infiltrator.
What do you infiltrate?
Human resistance.
Listen.
What? It's what I was programmed for. To find John Connor.
Why is this so important?
He's the one who saves mankind.
Saves them.
From what?
Extinction. And what are you going to do when you find John Connor?
I'm going to kill him and hang his head in a pike for all to see.
Like, well, she Will she uh, will she be programmed yet again for its original purpose to kill John Connor? I don't know.
Your hair. It's so pretty.
Thanks.
Tell me about your life.
Why?
I want to get to know you.
I really like talking about my past. I came to LA to start over.
Did you?
Yeah. Heard a lot of emergency with them. Thinking it really does some things more authentic, you know? Like, Portland.
I could come with you.
If we know ourselves.
We could.
So, who are you? Never heard of you? Send me a case specimen.
I'm just a neighbor.
Sorry, got it right. Stress, sir. You know, job. Think I'm a cop, I don't make you feel safe. Just afraid of falling back home.
Does it?
I'm gonna protect you. You're family, right? Do what it takes. Sorry. It's around the homicide, downtown. I'm gonna take off.
Oh, what about tomorrow? She's gonna be fine.
I'll be here. I hate for you to spend that alone.
Agent Allison.
This is my doctor, Savannah.
Savannah. Still cool. You still love this?
You have children, Agent Allison.
No,
Do you want them?
I did. Once. Very much. But my wife, my ex-wife, wasn't as big. Lost that. Your husband's helicopter crash. I read the official report. The NTSB concluded that mechanical failure was the blame.
Mechanical failure. Correct.
That's not what you live in the believe every day.
Correct.
Which is it? What's the truth?
You tell me.
I think what people write in reports, what's official, isn't always true. I think if I had a child, one that I knew would grow up asking what happened to her daddy, I think I would make sure that answer, the official answer, was the one I would want her to hear. I think you saw what you saw.
This is you saw what you saw.
Where can I start?
Used to babysit for this 25 years ago. Fairly loaded.
Said you moved here 2 years ago from Michigan, but usually
You're a jack, bro.
look for cash and jewelry.
Check this out. Follow when you open it. Memorized. Combination.
My episode froze. Man, my episode's like freezing up. Oh my goodness. In fact, okay. Press play. The episode's playing again. The episode froze badly earlier that there wasn't no connection on it. Oh my goodness.
Why are you making such a big deal of this?
Tell me about the necklace.
I didn't buy it or steal it, okay? It's mine. It's my parents' house.
Her parents probably gave it to her. I don't know.
You told her when we came with us. You told her your sister gave you the bracelet. Liz, I had to do it for you, babe. We found this on some of your friends.
Oh my goodness.
Why are we all related?
Oh,
It has something to do with Anarchy. No? It's a pass. To get into the camp. You didn't want me to say that about it. I didn't know what it was. Lied to me.
all right. Uh,
You wanted to do.
oh my goodness.
You're right. You're from Ohio, right? Let's go. Tell me who you are.
Callous for 2 years, and brought me down, which was for the best because that place is a factory. And my parents cut me off like yours. Just pretend I don't exist. We have to go now.
Why?
Because there's a silent alarm and the church will be locked in.
You were going to tell me.
The police are going to be for me, okay?
You never called me for help. You were going to run and leave me here to take the blame.
No.
Lied to me. You lied to me. And I don't want you to just walk on her.
My goodness.
We have to go. John. We have to go. Okay, Mom.
Hey. Where's Trevor?
He's going to work. Back tomorrow to take care of it. Sure.
It wasn't him that picked it up. It was me. When I found out I was pregnant. Yeah. It's kind of cool and sexy and a 25-foot pastry shop making homemade donuts with this hanging on somewhere. You think about breastfeeding your baby boy next to the walking in the 911.
Mm.
He's a good man. What do you think?
He's gonna have to tell you something. That story about John's prison wasn't true.
John?
Which one you like started? Which is the way it could have been. That's the saddest thing I've ever heard. And as I got through all by myself instead of you. Such a happy look. I'll be right next to you.
Mm.
That was my last credit, Jeffrey.
And literally, I just saw McDonald's there. It's like that McDonald's I keep seeing in that show that I watch for Light TV called Anohana. There's like a McDonald's, but instead of McDonald's, it's a McDonald's. Instead of an M, it's a W. Oh my goodness. The Golden Arch was flipped upside down for an actual McDonald's campaign not too long ago, which happened to the real McDonald's. And yeah, that's the end of the episode right here. This was a pretty interesting episode. I mean, we learned more of Karen's backstory and how she started off as Allison from Palmdale right before she became Karen the Terminator. And she's slowly, just when she was slowly, starting to get back her memories, her previous memories of Allison, and yeah, but then she becomes Cameron again. I guess that it was due to a malfunction on the chip. I don't know. And the baby being, of course, the lady being pregnant at that hospital. More time with that Scottish female T-1000 talking to Agent Allison. And what else was there? It was cool to see an actual Terminator again in the series. Like, it's the actual endoskeleton. Of course, the tigers and the bears and stuff. Excuse me. Just ate friggin' Taco Bell a while ago. What else did I like from this episode? Like Cameron was at this place. Cameron slash Allison was in this place, and then she leaves right before John could catch up to her in that location that she was at. And oh my goodness. This was a pretty interesting episode of Terminator the Sarah Connor Chronicles right here. Okay, good music, good story and characters, good performances from the cast, all the cast, especially Lena Headey as Sarah Connor. I mean, you can't replace Linda Hamilton, but Lena Headey did a good job playing Sarah Connor. Nice elements of backstory thrown in regarding Cameron and Allison. Cameron in her previous life as Allison. Good editing and camera work. Yeah, I'll give this a great hit rating. Alright, so yeah. This episode of Terminator the Sarah Connor Chronicles gets a great hit rating from me. And that's going to do it for this episode of the Visceral Grounds, you guys. And I hope that you guys enjoyed. I'm also going to do another episode of the Visceral Grounds on Saturday. Though I don't know if I'll be watching Sons of Anarchy. I don't know if I'll continue to watch Sons of Anarchy, or I may watch something else. I may watch Game of Thrones. I may watch Squid Game. I don't know. But hopefully I'll keep you updated on that. But Breaking Bad and Terminator, they're definites for me. Which I'm going to do another episode of the Visceral Grounds on Saturday with Breaking Bad, Terminator the Sarah Connor Chronicles, and maybe some Anarchy. If not, then maybe a different show. I do this on Wednesdays and Saturdays with the Visceral... No, I do it on Mondays and Saturdays. I do it on Mondays and Saturdays with the Visceral Grounds, with Breaking Bad, Terminator, the Sarah Connor Chronicles, and Sons of Anarchy. Though after this, I may do a different show. I may continue Sons of Anarchy. I may I may watch a different show like Game of Thrones or Squid Game. I don't know, but that's what I usually do on Mondays and Saturdays. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I do live TV with Clanad, Oshinoko, Anohana, and Eurohai in April. On Wednesdays and Fridays, normally, I do Spies Love in the Dark Trio with Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, Hell's Paradise, and Spy Family. This is a special schedule. This is a special schedule. So I'm going to do Spies Love in the Dark Trio tomorrow rather than, Wednesdays and Fridays like I usually do. So I'm going to do it tomorrow just to get more Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, Hell's Paradise, and Spy Family out of the way. So I normally do it on Wednesdays and Fridays, but I'm going to do it tomorrow due to my special Labor Day weekend schedule. Fridays and Saturdays I do Girl Power with Ruby, Totally Spies, Witch, and Star versus the Forces of Evil. And then on Wednesdays and Saturdays, normally I do the Fun Anime Hour. Since I'm finished with the first seasons of My Dress So Darling and Don Don Don, I think that I'm going to watch two different shows. I'm going to watch Tomo-chan's Girl and Horimiya. But I believe that I'm going to do that on Friday for this week and then Saturday. So yeah, normally I do it on Wednesdays and Saturdays, but this week I'm doing it Friday and Saturday, the Fun Anime Hour with Tomo-chan's Girl and Horimiya. Alright, and then, so yeah, I mentioned Fun Anime Hour, I mentioned Girl Power, I mentioned Visceral Grounds, I mentioned Live TV, and I mentioned Spies Love in the Dark Trio. Yep, I mentioned all the live stream reaction shows that I'm doing. Alright, so yeah, that's going to do it for this episode of the Visceral Grounds, you guys. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for Spies Love in a Dark Trio with Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, Hell's Paradise, and Spy Family. Alright, so yeah, that's going to do it for this episode of the Visceral Grounds, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Spies Love in a Dark Trio. Alright, so yeah, this is the Cartoon Man 13, aka Triple R, right here on Wham! Reviews, reactions, and rants right here on the Cartoon Man 13 YouTube channel. Signing off, saying so long, take care, and peace. Wham!